I hear from many firms that say they fixed fee bill and don't need to track their time. But how do you measure your profitability unless you track your most important cost? Staff time. The following will show you how easy it is to get started with ImagineTime. The light interface has a simplified ribbon menu with the same powerful components that are included in our more comprehensive practice management product. For instance, manage clients, record your time, do bills, post payments, service charges, statements, apply hanging payments, along with your basic reporting features, and with a separate view for staff setup, work codes, company configuration, and so on. There are just a few functions to learn in order to get started. The simplified menu reduces the time for small and mid-sized firms that are interested only in time and billing features and do not need to customize menus, extensive staff permission sets, or the more complex reporting requirements when multiple partners are involved. With that said, staff can still be restricted from accessing certain features. I've put the screen up of our practice management product to show you the more extensive menus that are involved if you use the complete suite of tools. There is a separate menu for billing, for collections, for calendar due date tracking, for reporting. A separate video covers our comprehensive product suite and includes extensive permission sets, which allow the administrator to tailor the look and feel of the product for different staff levels and users. Now, let's get started. Many firms want to simply track and record time so a comparison can be made of total time incurred to amounts billed. This is after-the-fact time entry screen. Very simple to record a time slip. Pick your work code. They can be alpha or numeric. You can hide your billing dates, record a time amount, and an explanation which you can augment. You can also default to the basic explanation used for a particular work code. That's all there is to recording time. You can use these repeat functions when redundant time entries are being made. For example, year-end extensions and things like that. Now, on our reporting screen, if you're just interested in tracking time, you're going to choose Time and Expense History Reporting. This drop-down screen allows you extensive filters and sorting capabilities for reporting time by client and staff for any selected period. If that's all you're doing, that's all you're really going to need. You set up your staff, your billing rates, enter your time, and then report on it. Simple. I should also mention that you have available slip timers that lets you track time as you work on a client. And you can have multiple timers running. For tax professionals and other people that are at their desk, timers can be a great advantage. Firms that want to get the most out of ImagineTime will both record and invoice in our product. If you use Quickbooks, you can integrate with ImagineTime using our simple or advanced integration methods. The simple method brings the clients and balances in from Quickbooks and exports deposits along with monthly journal entry adjustments. This is the basic import screen. It allows you to import things from Quickbooks, and then you can determine whether you're going to export deposits and record an entry, or whether you want to use the more advanced dual ledger method. We also offer tax software integration. We integrate with Lacerte, UltraTax, ProSeries, ATX, and Drake. This allows you to bring in client information along with invoices. Clients not in Quickbooks or your tax software would get set up on this screen here, which is a comprehensive client management screen letting you record all contact information, notes, assign it to a billing partner, track year-ends, etc. Here we see the basic staff screen. The staff person has multiple rates. One default rate, $150 per hour, and then also associates different rates with different types of work. You can also associate rates with specific clients. We have advanced rate template features that will customize the way you handle your rates. If you're interested in that, watch one of our training videos. As far as time tracking is concerned, once you've recorded your time, the daily monthly reporting screen allows you to specify a date range and then report on the time for that day, subtotal by day in this case. Report time and expenses there. For those of you that are just interested in time tracking, this is an excellent screen. The other screen that's very helpful would be the work in progress or the billing history screen. In this case, what you're looking at is a summary of all the time recorded for that client for a particular date range. There are a variety of sorts that you can choose. In this case, we're sorting by date, but I find work code more useful. There is the same report sorted by work code, and many firms would stop there. But to track realization, the difference between what you bill and the time that you record, you need to do your invoicing in ImagineTime. Our invoicing is very flexible as illustrated in these few examples. Many firms use detailed slip bills. Going here with our all-rise robes, I flagged $2,400 of slips to be invoiced, and there is a sample invoice here. I can put a previous balance on that. Now, if I'd like to do monthly invoicing and don't show the time involved because it's fixed fee, this super bill here is an example of that. Okay, just a simple monthly invoice. Payment stub is optional on the bottom. Let's put a previous balance on that right here. And there is your monthly recurring invoice for the previous balance. This can be automated so that it doesn't have to be recalibrated every month. It becomes a very simple matter of just choosing your monthly invoices in the auto biller. Superbill monthly. Load them. And all of the monthly invoices are set up and ready to go. If I need to change one or two, I just drill down. Okay, I just changed the amount on that one. Rather than print them all, I'll just proof the one that I just changed. Looks good, and now I'm ready to run the batch. I'll select All Bills. Let's clear the dashboard and go back, show you one other flexible bill, Castle Realty. Drilling down into this super bill, I'm going to pick a different template. These are like stored documents, and you can reuse them. This is our year-end for Castle. It has several elements, an element for the compilation work. Down here is the time that's getting cleared. There's a write-up involved, $1,700 is against $1,450 of time, tax services, and then an extra services element, as you'll see here. This is the year-end invoice for Castle Realty. It shows the compilation work. This time disclosure is optional and can be automated with special characters. And finally, preparation of corporate returns. This involves the amounts that are generally fixed, and then down here, the clients agreed to pay for any work outside the scope of our normal engagement as long as we show the details about it. We have detailed the time slip and the hours involved. Down below, we show the previous bills and any intervening activity. There is a complete and comprehensive invoice that can be recreated from one year to the next simply by going into the template, changing the amount, and then typing a few changes. For instance, if I don't want to show the time disclosure, I comment it out, and now here's the invoice for the next year. When the invoice is posted, it can be emailed and the time is cleared against the invoice amounts. That gives you the ability to report realization. Our most simple realization report is shown here. Client snapshot. And we'll go for the calendar year. We'll show our clients in descending order of realization. The best ones come first in this. Let's hide the ribbon and expand the report. You can see that Mastiff Kennel is in theory our best client because it has 239% realization, $306 an hour, invoiced $9,162, paid $7,588. Average days outstanding, 43. The only thing that would upset the apple cart is if a client has a lot of unbilled time that we can't bill or has a large billed balance. That information is also provided to you, which could skew the realization figures if the numbers are large and you can't collect them. Now, as you go down the list, you're going to see another client here that looks pretty good, 113% realization, but 1,100 days to collect their bill, so they're not a client to have. Basic realization reporting is what most firms need to determine the efficiency of their staff and the effectiveness of their clients. And that's included with ImagineTime. For more information about our product, you can watch our training videos or contact us at 877-520-1525. Go to ImagineTime.com and download a copy of the software for yourself and try it out.